Once I've set up my scope boxes, I want to start creating views. So we can do that using the Sheet View Manager feature. In this dialog, I can toggle between sheets and views. I can add additional sheets, but what is really great is I can export this information and it will create an Excel spreadsheet that looks like this. And this Excel spreadsheet contains lookup tables, which are the parameters associated with my views and sheets, things like title blocks, view types, or associated levels. And it also contains tabs that I can edit. So in the View tab, I can enter sheets that I want to create. And once that content is done, I can go ahead and load in that Excel spreadsheet. And those views that I had created in the Excel spreadsheet populate, and then I can create them within Revit. You can see that in less than 3 seconds, I've created 9 new views. So these are those 9 views that I've just created. So the next thing I want to do is create dependent views based on these tower scope boxes. So I can also do that using the Sheet View Manager. I can organize that information in my Excel spreadsheet, load in that new Excel spreadsheet, and it will populate my Sheet View Manager dialog. So you can see I have new views here. I'm telling it to duplicate it as dependent, and I'm calling out the view that I want to duplicate it from, as well as a scope box. And once this information is filled out, I can go ahead and hit create. And I just created 18 views in less than 2 seconds. So you can see here are my original views and here are my dependent views that I have just made. So once I've created views, I'm going to want to create sheets now. And I can do this within that same spreadsheet that I have exported earlier. So there's a sheet tab as well. And in that sheet tab, I can input the sheets that I want to create, go to my Sheet View Manager, load in that Excel spreadsheet. And once I've populated my Sheet View Manager dialog, hit create. And then in less than 2 seconds, I've created 18 new sheets. So in my project browser, I'll show you that these are all those new sheets that I've just created. So we've created views, we've created sheets, now we want to place those views on sheets. So once again, in Sheet View Manager, I can go to Manage. Now I can toggle between placement and view alignment, but I can use that same Excel spreadsheet that I exported to choose views and to choose placements of those views. And once I have populated my Sheet View Manager based on that Excel spreadsheet, I can hit create. And this process takes a little longer than the other process, but still you're going to see that it's only going to take a matter of seconds before it places all of those dependent views onto my new sheets that I just created. So in about 11 seconds, I've placed 18 views on those new sheets. So here are those new sheets, and you can see that they all have those dependent views placed on them. Now let's say I want to move these views. I want to put them in the top left corner. I want there to be room for schedules or legends. And once I have moved one view, I want the other views to align to that one view. So I can go back into the Sheet View Manager feature. Under Manage, I can go to View Alignment option, and this is where I can select the view that I have just moved. And then I can select the other views that I want to align to the view that I have just moved. And go ahead and hit create. And when I flip through these sheets, you'll see that the other views have aligned to that top left corner.